What's up, guys? We are back for another week, and we're excited. I know my two helpers are very excited. I don't know if you remember, we were on a game board last week in a scary forest, spooky maybe. But this week, we are off to somewhere else. We are in the woods, I think. Yes, we're in the woods. Super not scary like last week. To get out of this section, I have my lovely contestants here, and they're going to try some mysterious riddles and see if they can get through. If they make it through, they're awarded a rock for each right answer, and then we can move on. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. You are my sister, but I am not your sister. Who am I?
Not a sister. Not a cousin. Oh, wait. A brother.
One rock for Miss Stacy right there.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, Byron, maybe you'll get it on the next one here. I am filled with keys, but I am unable to open a door. What am I?
A keyboard.
Ooh.
Yes.
Got a lovely red rock for you, Byron.
Wow.
Man, we were almost out of this forest here.
I was thinking, not that.
I was thinking a bowl to put keys in, but that's good. We've got Byron here to help us with these very good riddles. All right. What invention lets you look right through a wall?
A telescope. What? A window? A window.
Byron got it right.
Again, you're so smart. Are you getting these?
Here's a little rock. It maybe looks like a piece of bread or something.
Don't eat it. Don't eat the rock.
Our next super hard question. What stays in the corner yet can travel all over the world?
You as a slug. Oh, no.
I can't slither all around.
Travels up in the corner.
What stays in the corner yet can travel all over the world?
So it can't have legs. Maybe it's an object. What are you thinking?
I don't know. This is a tough one.
Travels all over the world. That makes me think mail. What's in the corner? A stamp! A stamp!
Oh. That's it right there.
Yes!
Miss Stacy's on the roll.
Awesome!
Here's a spiky rock for you. We've got our tie-breaking round right here. This one's hard. Some of you at home better be guessing these too. What has 13 hearts but has no organs? 13 hearts but no organs.
I don't know any animal that has like that. Well, I don't know anything that has more than one heart. So I feel like, okay, but an organ, that takes me back to music, but we already had a musical one. Am I helping you?
No.
Something that has hearts. It's Valentine's Day. It's it's all gamey in here. A deck of cards!
High five for that one. Miss Stacy's on a roll. 3 rocks for her.
Awesome.
We've made it out of our step in this board
Byron.
game.
We did it.
And we are on to our next part. So, next week we'll be on our last spot. It'll be all or nothing. So, get ready. We're going to be telling an awesome story. See you soon.
Let's go to worship.
Yes, let's do that first.
Yeah.
You never turn away, you never leave my side. And every time I call your name out just to find that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. There are days when I feel I need a friend, and then I hear your voice reminding me again that you're already right here with me, never been alone. I can trust you with my heart, 'cause this I know. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. No matter what may come, no matter what I go through, God, you are never gonna fail me. I will trust you with my heart. No matter what may come, no matter what I go through, God, you are never gonna fail me. I will trust you with my heart. You are always faithful, you love me from the start. No matter what I'm facing, I will trust you with my heart. Yeah. You are more than able to lead me through the dark. Your love is never failing, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart. Oh, I will trust you with my heart.
We can trust him with our heart because he is good always. This is kind of a throwback song, but will you join me in singing Good Always? Here we go.
Even before the sun and stars caught fire, even before the earth and sky were made, you had a purpose and a plan for my life. You held my heart and you knew my name. So I will walk in the plans that you have for me. I will follow, trust and obey. No matter where this journey may lead me, I know you are good always. From highest mountains to the deepest oceans, you have created everything we see. And still you made me unlike any other. Nothing compares to your love for me, no. I will walk in the plans that you have for me. I will follow, trust and obey. No matter where this journey may lead me, I know you are good always. Fearfully and wonderfully created, we're all masterpieces to show the world the love of God. Fearfully and wonderfully created, we're all masterpieces to show the world the love of God. Fearfully and wonderfully created, we're all masterpieces to show the world the love of God. I will walk in the plans that you have for me. I will follow, trust and obey. I will walk in the plans that you have for me. I will follow, trust and obey. No matter where this journey may lead me, I know you are good always. I will walk in the plans that you have for me. I will follow, trust and obey. No matter where this journey may lead me, I know you are good always. I know you are good always. I know you are good always.
You know how we know he's good? Because his word tells us. I'm so excited to go to Bible Story now and hear of his goodness.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story.
Hey guys, it's good to see you here today. Switched it up on you. It's not Miss Stacy telling the story, it's me telling the story. Today's story is one that Jesus told his friends in order to help them understand something very important. We're going to do the same thing. Jesus often told stories when he wanted to explain something to people who followed him. These stories were called parables. They took place in everyday situations so that people could understand God's truth for themselves. I asked a friend of mine, Miss Stacy, to help me with our parable today. So, as we go along, Stacy's going to sing some songs to help us imagine what it would be like for different characters in the story. So, Jesus' parable was about a man who went on a journey. Before he left for his trip, the man left his money with his servants. He wanted them to be responsible with his money until he returned. Do you know any songs about road trips, Stacy?
I think I do. In fact, I've got my little karaoke screen here. I'm ready. Please, we'll hope this sounds like what it's supposed to, but if not, this is grace-based learning. Heading down the road again. Pretty soon I'll be heading down the road again. I'm going on a trip, but I'll be back, again. Yeah, I can't wait to be heading down the road. Heading down the road again. Yes, indeed, I'm heading down the road again. Keep my money safe that I let you borrow, 'cause I'm about to be heading down the road.
Oh my goodness. Stacy, Nashville better watch out. I'm going to hear you on the radio next week. So the man asked his servants to take good care of his gold while he was gone. It was their responsibility to take care of what he let them have. So the man gave 5 bags of gold to one servant, 2 bags of gold to another, and 1 bag to the third servant. What do you think happened while the guy was away? Do you think the servants made the most of what they had been given? We'll find out. The man who got 5 bags of gold went at once, got the money, and took it to work, and he got 5 more bags of gold. The one with 2 bags of gold did the same thing and doubled his thing, so he got 2 more. But the guy who got 1 bag of gold, he went off, dug a big hole, put it in there, and hid it. So we've got 2 servants that made the wise choice. They took good care of their boss's money. In fact, they managed to double it while he was away. But the last guy, not so much. He did nothing with it. He just buried it in the ground. If he were to sing about it, I wonder if he would go something like...
Well, I think he sang a song like this with all of his time. It's one we all know, and believe me, you'll hope that I let it go. He gave me some gold to treasure, and at some point he'll come home. The sand is swirling like the fear I feel inside. What can I do? Maybe I'll hide. Don't spend it here, don't give cash there. My boss wants me to do my share. He trusted me to make it grow, but I don't know. Let it go, right? Dig a hole, I'll bury it like a mole. Dig a hole, I'll bury it like a mole. Dig a hole, maybe I'll take a stroll. Will he care? What is he going to say when he comes back home? The gold is the same as it is today.
That was wonderful.
Was
We'll
it?
have you in the next movies. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, after a long time away, the boss finally came back home. He called all the servants together and asked them to show him what they'd done with his money while he was away. The first showed him that he had doubled what the boss had given him. Instead of the 5 bags, he now had 10. The boss was, of course, very happy, and he said, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many things." The second servant had also doubled what the boss had given him. Instead of 2, he came out with 4. So the boss said, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many things." That just left the last servant, the one who didn't make any more money, but just buried it in the ground. The servant tried to explain why he had done it. I wonder what that might have sounded like as a song.
I bet I know. So I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need you to clap along, if you please, because I'm lazy. Oh, yeah, I'm lazy. Okay, here's some words. Sing the song if you feel like there's a man here is aloof because he's lazy. Sing the song if you feel like laziness is for fools because I'm lazy. Sing the song if you know that laziness isn't cool because I'm
Cool.
lazy. And the best news, this song is over.
I thought it was great. I almost had to get up and start dancing for that one. The servant tried to give his boss excuses for what he had done, but the fact is he just wasn't responsible. The boss had expected him to make his money grow, but he just hid the money instead. So his boss wasn't happy. He sent the servant outside. He took the servant's bag of gold and gave it to the other servant who had 10. Can we give Stacy a hand for that? Her wonderful singing. I don't know if we could have understood the story without your wonderful tunes. So the boss in Jesus' story gave each of his servants a gift, and he expected them to be responsible with it while he was gone. Didn't matter how much or how little each servant got. It had been given. It was still a gift. It just mattered what they did with it. That's what we need to remember today. In fact, it's a great rule of life. We need to make the most of what God has given us. Sometimes it's easy to think, oh man, that person has that and I don't have that, or, focus on that, but that didn't happen here and it worked out good for those guys. So, our bottom line for today, make the most of what you've been given. Think about the things that God has given you. Maybe he's given you a talent, like you're a wonderful singer like Miss Stacy. Or maybe you're like a super good basketball player. Maybe he's given you friends and family that love you. And every day you can choose how to treat them. In every situation, let's make the most of what we've been given. Let's pray and ask God to help us with that. God, please help us make the most of what you've given us. We don't want to be lazy. We don't want to live in fear. We want to work hard and be responsible. Please help us use the things that you've given us to make a difference in the lives of people. We love you, and we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
So whether your talent is singing like Stacy or you're just blessed with family, make sure to be responsible with the things that God has given, and we will see you soon.
We'll see you soon. If you please, come on back for activities. All right, so that was really fun, that Bible story, Alex.
I thought so.
Okay, but you were really kind and generous because Miss Stacy's gift is not singing at all. I think I felt inspired, after her inauguration. Garth Brooks was awesome at Amazing Grace, and so I just thought, I got this. But I'll tell you what, leave the gifts for the experts. I have different gifts, and so one of my gifts is teaching. And so I'm excited to do activities because I think what we'll learn from this is greater than listening to my singing. So here we go. First of all, I just have to ask you guys, mainly because this week I baked a cookie. That's actually one of my really big gifts. But I baked a cookie and it was called Biscoff Lava and it was amazing. Do you know what cookie butter is? Yeah. So it's like this ground up shortbread cookie, and like it's ground so that it's spreadable. It's amazing. And so that has become my new favorite spreadable. So I just want to talk about, what's your favorite thing to spread on something?
I think probably peanut butter or like chocolate sauce.
Oh.
I don't know if that counts because you pour it on, but you could spread it.
You could spread it, absolutely. Nutella, spreadable, yeah. Byron?
Probably just regular old butter.
Oh,
Ooh, good call.
That, okay, right there. Who wants toast? Just plain toast. Now, if you add butter to it, it's a whole new ballgame, right?
True that.
So it's really a great example of using our gift to help, right? Because sometimes there's a need. A piece of dry toast is a need. But when you have butter, your gift, it brings something to the table. Kind of like avocado toast, which also happens to be my favorite right now, but you get the picture. So thanks for talking food with me. On that note, I want you guys to draw a line down the center of that paper, and what you're going to write on this side of the paper is gifts that you have. Okay, gifts that you have. And then on the other side, the side by Byron, you're gonna write a world need, okay? So, for instance, I told you I love to bake, and there is hunger in the world. Those go hand in hand together, right? So think of a gift you have and a need that's out there, how you could share that gift with the world. Alex? Oh, strong. Yes, Alex is very strong. I love that you put that, because that's one of my, not my favorite things about you, but I love that about you, because anytime I need something moved or hung on a wall or something like that, I'm like, oh, Mr. Alex, he'll do it. And he does it with a smile. It's so great. What is one of your gifts, Byron?
I'm tall.
You're tall. That is a great gift coming from a short person. How could you help me or anybody else in need?
Help grab something?
You can help grab something. I love it. That is a great one. How about next for you?
It said that I was very handy.
Yes. And what can you do with handiness? Does that mean like you have extra hands? Like you've got 10 hands?
I wish I had extra hands. I've only got 2. God only gave me 2 of those, but He helped me. I could fix things with these hands.
Nice, nice, nice. Lots of people need help fixing, repairing things. That's a good gift to have. Byron, can you tell us another gift you have?
I'm good with computers.
Ooh, yes you are. So what do you do with that gift?
Help people with computers.
He helps people with computers. He helps us with tech. His brother's here every week too, behind the scenes, because he's also helpful with computers. So you guys, that's awesome. I want you to keep working on those lists, and just be thinking about this week gifts you have that you can share with others, okay? And don't forget, Byron, next time we have a music story, you're the one. He's the gift, not Miss Stacy. So, all right. Another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna play Would You Rather. This is one of my favorite games to play. This is a great game if you're traveling and have lots of time to pass, or if you're just waiting in line. These are great ways to pass time. So I'm gonna ask you, would you rather, and I'm gonna give you 2 choices. And so you guys get to pick, okay? You can pick at home too. I can't hear you, sorry, but still play along with us, it's fun. So, would you rather have nice hair or cool clothes?
Byron, what do you think?
I'd probably have nice hair.
I think I'd rather have cool clothes.
Okay, one of each. Would you rather have love or joy?
think I'd rather have love.
I think I'm gonna go with joy.
Wow, opposites, you guys. Okay, I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say. But would you rather have pizza or a hug?
Definitely pizza.
Also pizza.
I had hugs ready. Just kidding.
Hugs don't come with cheese and pepperoni, so usually.
Pepperoni for the win. Okay. Would you rather have a cool phone or good grades?
I pick good grades.
Yeah, good grades.
Good grades. Okay, great choices. Okay. This one I think would be really hard to decide. Would you rather, I think I grabbed two. I did. Would you rather have a trip to Disneyland or $1,000?
Oh, man. What do you pick, Byron?
I'll probably take the money.
I think I would take the money, but then I would just go to Disneyland.
Do you think you could get there cheaper than this?
I think so.
I don't know. All right. Would you rather have an iPad or a happy family?
Happy family
Yeah.
for sure.
Happy family. Would you rather have a horse or a best friend?
A best friend.
Also a best friend.
A best friend.
Some
That's
people have
fun.
horse best friends.
Some people do. There you go. There's many choices. All right, now I'm going to give you guys the choice of an item in this bag. So just reach in and pull out your item. Woo. Sorry.
Here, I'll pick the other item.
Okay. Byron. Okay. Now, I got this. Okay, so now, Alex, because you went first, you can look at our items. Do you want to trade either of us for our item?
I don't think so. I like my tape.
Byron, do you want to?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to. I want to trade for tape. So, right? Isn't that, we always want what somebody else has. But the reality is, we all have gifts and we can use these for God's purpose. So let's think about these items. Here, I'll give you your tape back.
It's okay, I'll keep my one.
Okay, cool.
I like it now.
Think of something fun you could do, something helpful, fun, meaningful, whatever, for somebody else with this item. How could you use this to help somebody out?
I would take my rock and I could paint it and write something nice on it, or I could skip it in the lake or the river. That's a fun activity to do with a friend.
That's a very fun activity. My son actually taught my sister how to skip a rock last year, and it was so cool. She's like, I'm approaching 40 and I don't even know how to skip a rock, and my nephew teaches me how. It was a really fun moment. Byron, how about you?
I could probably use my salt to season food.
Ooh, are you gonna barbecue for someone?
Sure.
I love it. Well, I think I'm gonna help my husband and all of you, and I'm gonna tape my mouth closed. I'm kidding. I would make a bracelet out of it, and I would give it to somebody because it's super pretty. So anyway, there's lots of fun things you can do. Be challenged this week. Talk about it at home. How can you use your gifts to help somebody else? Take care, everyone. Have a great week. And don't forget, please, please, please memorize Luke 16:10. So proud. There's like 20 kiddos who have already recited it to me, and I can't wait to see how many of you know it after this weekend. So remember, anyone who can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Luke 16:10. Have a great week.